this is your best course of treatment for what the Side Out Foundation says is more tomorrows, because tomorrows matter. Especially when you're young and your kids are young. My name is Musca, and I have a daughter who plays club volleyball, and I'm also a breast cancer survivor. The lump was found at just an annual exam. Then they kind of left it up to me if I wanted to pursue it. Told me I was too young, so I was only 31. I decided to call them back and get a referral. Showed me the ultrasound image. It looked benign to them. The doctor even walked in the room and didn't say, "Hi, I'm Dr. So-and-so." She just kind of waved her hand and went, "It's benign." I had a biopsy scheduled anyway because I just wanted to know. I had an 8-month-old and a 4-year-old, and I thought, why would I be so not very smart with that decision? So a week later, I had a biopsy, and then the night before my results, I had a thought in my head of rare and aggressive, and I was like, that's not it. I went to my appointment the next day, and I went alone because I was kind of led to be confident. And everybody in the office was staring at me. I was reading a magazine. They were staring at me when they were walking me back to the room, and I said, "You're scaring me." And they just looked to the ground, and I thought, great, I have cancer. I said, "It's benign, right?" No. I thought, you gotta be kidding me, right? It's hard to put into words because I know that God saved my life. So it was so overwhelming to me. Because when we got in the car that day, my mom picked me up because I was not driving, and she was crying, and I said, "Mom, God saved my life." I didn't have to have a biopsy, and I pushed and pushed and pushed, and look what we just found out. We could have found out in 6 months, and then it would be too late, or a totally different story. And I knew then that I had some peace of mind that I knew that I had a purpose, because I've never really felt like I had a purpose. And I knew then God really does love me. As my oncologist said, if you would have waited 3 months, we would not be talking about any cure. We'd be talking about quality of life. When I had that test done, it changed everything for my course of treatment and just my mindset. That test that they're providing at Side Out Foundation, what the Dig Pink is doing, and all the people who are gathered here wearing pink and paying into doing their Dig Pink at school or doing a Dig Pink with their club teams, that's going to pay for these tests for other families who have already exhausted a lot of resources with financial or exhausted chemo treatment with tried other things, but they take these tests and they have all these oncologists looking at this and say, this is your best course of treatment for what the Side Out Foundation says is more tomorrows, because tomorrows matter. Especially when you're young and your kids are young. They need you. I remember at her regionals, they had won, but it wasn't like a game that really mattered that they won, but they showed so much passion, and I saw my daughter just really dig deep and like really want to win, that I just cried my eyes out and just kept saying to her, "I'm so happy I can be here with you." And she started crying, my daughter, because my kids know when I go for my appointments, everyone's nervous, everyone's scared, because it can take your mom away, and they know like this is really serious. So to come to AAU's, I'm blessed. I'm just blessed that I can be a part of it and witness it, and that I was even alive to even get my daughter involved in volleyball, which she's obsessed with. Sometimes I wonder, like, where would her life be? Where would my son's life be if I wasn't here? What would they be doing? Where would they be living? And it's just the best feeling to be able to just say, get your uniform, grab your bag, and it's me, and I'm doing it all, and not somebody else raising my kid.